an adventure. It just shows you things can deteriorate pretty fast. That was quite a shock. It really was. Day 4 is here. Well, that's it. What a great night at the YHA. See you next time. Here, left it clean and tidy, just as I found it. So it continues much like yesterday, blowing a bit of a gale, but I can see the mountains. And when it's coming behind me, the rain, hopefully it's blowing me along the coast to coast on day 4. I wonder what today holds. Coming into the Borrowdale Valley, and I think, actually thinking about, this is where I was supposed to be last night, really. I was supposed to come to Borrowdale YHA, because a woman told me they had rooms available, but I stayed at the wrong one. But actually, I probably had a better night's sleep in that one, because there'd be no noise, there's no noise, there's no people, so I had it all to myself, and it didn't cost me anything. So it's picture perfect, this village, with the backdrop of the mountains. What more could you ask? Absolutely soaked, but dry inside. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, I might just readjust a few things and just have my coffee in here. Through the valley and beyond. It's actually stopped raining after over 40 hours of non-stop rain and storms. The rain has stopped. Don't know how long for, but I'm still going to celebrate the fact the coast to coast goes along the Cumbria Way at this point. And so it's very rocky, very interesting along the river. As I showed you, just walking between these mountains on either side, walking to Stones Wakes. I think that's what it's called, Stones Wakes. I'm actually lost for words, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. And I'm also not sure if I've reached that sort of slightly crazy point. Maybe I was at the crazy point before I set off, you'll say. But I'm just, how can I say, this is like the 4th day totally on my own, no interaction really, cut off from the internet most of the time. On this trip I've been very careful with my feet, because once your feet are sore, that's it, it's you can't enjoy your hike anymore, and it may end your trip. If I have any hot spot, even if just like a nerve, I stop, I check my feet, I either put a plaster on it or I put Vaseline on it, and so far that's worked. So all I've done really is put Vaseline on my feet, keep them clean, and no problem so far at all. Got about 8 miles to go for today. It's still early, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, but we'll see how long it takes. You have to allow a lot more time because of the weather. It's very slippy. One advantage of lots of rain for 2 days is you get to see these spectacular waterfalls. Look at that, coming over there. I think I'm going over the top, so I'll show you the view at the top. I don't want to get wet feet this time like the last one. Oh, there you go. That's it, I made it. Wait for it, I think we're going to get a big reveal in a minute. Let's see. I think I'm coming over the edge of the coming over the edge of the top. What is on the other side? Look at that. All the way around. Beautiful. I've got to go over the top of there and down the other side. Am I still on the footpath? I don't know. Thank God I found the footpath again. I was climbing up that one. You can't tell if it's a footpath or not. I mean, it's hard. Say goodbye to Borrowdale. At the top now, I think. Let's see what's on the other side. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, fantastic. This is the summit of, I'll put the name below. Wow. And that's what I've just climbed up there. That was really tough. If you can't see anything, just stop and have a good look. Eventually you'll come back to the path, but especially on a day like today, you could disappear in the bog. I mean, wow. That's what you gotta do. Need I say more? That's why I tied it on. That would have been gone easily. Always best to check the GPS, get back on the path and get out of trouble, because if the cloud suddenly came in, like it is coming in, you know, it's coming over now, it would be totally foggy up there and you would be lost in the fog. Definitely found something. I was lost. But this looks more promising now. I'll check my map. I'm hoping I'm down in the valley. It will be a bit easier from now on. No more mountains today. With the plunge tool. Had a bit of an accident and fell over crossing the river, so I'm okay to spot my nose, my glasses. There was blood everywhere, but I'm okay now. I'm so glad it worked out okay, because if I slipped down further I would have been down the waterfall. I mean, it doesn't actually bear thinking about. Actually, I was at the top there and just slipped. I'll say more about it later, but a bit shaken. But it doesn't bear thinking about how dangerous that would have been, because if I had gone down there, that would be the end of me, I think. And fortunately I was just stuck by a rock. Anyway, I need to get out to this mountain. You can see the waterfall behind me. Well, my nose has been bleeding all the way back pretty much, but I think I'm okay. I can't wear my glasses at the moment because that's where my nose is cut on both sides. So that was the waterfall that got me, but I got down safely and I'm almost into Grasmere. So hopefully I'll find somewhere to stay now. Not long now. Well, good morning. This is day 5 and I found this brilliant guest house. They have just been so helpful. I arrived looking like a complete mess. All my nose all bloody and I was soaked to the bone. You saw what I looked like. And I walk into Grasmere. There's quite a lot of high-end shops. So I was thinking, am I going to find somewhere? I mean, it was quite sort of, I was in a quite sort of dodgy place, to be honest. You know, exhausted, and after that fall in the waterfall. And also the shock of it, and still bleeding and everything else. So I wasn't sure how bad it was, hadn't seen it. So they took me in here. I'm just like a, I don't know, I mean, just took me in here, no problem. They gave me a cup of tea and a cake, and put some of my things in the drying room. Just absolutely perfect. I prayed I'd find a place. I said I'd need a place with a bath, with a shower, nice place. And the first place I walked into came across, which said it was a guest house, had vacancies, and I came in, they let me come in, and here I am. So I booked in here for 2 nights. So I'm here for the whole of today, taking a 0 day, as you'd say, as a hiker, and just to recharge, regroup. And my nose, I was really worried. It was like quite a deep sort of cut, but with my first aid kit, I've managed to dress it, clean it up with the sterilization things in my first aid kit. Thank God I had that, and put like a bandage on it last night, and it seems to have started to heal up already. I mean, last night I was worried that I might need stitches. I really thought I need to go to, might need to go to hospital today, but I'm still going to get it checked out at the pharmacy, but I think it's okay. I'm feeling so much better today, so I'm so thankful that I'm able to stay here. And what an adventure. It just shows you things can deteriorate pretty fast. That was quite a shock. It really was, you know, to fall down into that stream, well, into that torrential waterfall. I don't know how I didn't get swept off. I don't know how I didn't lose everything, or lose my glasses even my glasses are fine. Yep, so that's the update. I'm going to go down to my full English, dress my wound. I don't look great, but I found a way to put my glasses on at least. You've got to do what you've got to do. I know. I got a clear bill of health from the pharmacist, so I'm fine. I'm good to go. I'm glad I'm staying in the guest house today. Good morning, it's day 6, Thursday, and it's nice and early. So yesterday had a lovely rest day, and just looked around town, and you know, you do the things that you do, sort of just wandering around aimlessly in the Lake District, looking at hiking gear, eating cakes, that sort of thing, eating nice food. I got all my kit ready in the evening. I was feeling quite excited about doing the next stage, getting all the way to Patterdale and then going over the hills to Shap, but then I've checked the forecasts, and it looks like it's going to be, you know, high percentage of rain for most of today. Doesn't look too bad at the moment. It's been pouring down like a storm, and very strong, got strong winds overnight. There's forecast of hail and snow on the mountains, and big wind gusts, 40 miles an hour plus. And whilst I really want to continue and go further, I just had a bit of an uncomfortable night thinking about it. In my gut, I was just thinking, should I really do this on my own at this time of year? I think the best thing I can do is probably to end this section here. I think it would be wiser to come back in 1 month's time and then to continue from here where I've left off. And just thinking about it last night, in my heart of hearts and in my gut, I just felt really uncomfortable about setting off today. And sometimes you have to listen to your sort of intuition, as it were, which is usually the best decision. So I'm going to head back today. This is the end of this part of the Coast to Coast. So thanks so much for watching. It's been so much fun. I'll be back in a month's time to continue this adventure. But I'll also be doing some other camps in the meantime to sort of get back on the horse, as it were. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. So this has been my lovely home for the last 2 days, for night 4 and day 5, and now I'm leaving. And I really recommend this place, so homely, and I couldn't recommend the hosts anymore. I'd just like to say a big thank you to Jim and Jenny for making me feel so welcome here at this guest house. I mean, it's just been absolutely brilliant.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome, Richard.
They've been like my guardian angels. When I showed up, and my face was just bleeding, and I was drenched to the skin, and I had no booking, and they still let me in the inn.
You're very welcome.
It's our pleasure.
It's been lovely to have you.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. It's no problem.
Yeah, and so if you're ever in the Lake District and in Grasmere,
Yeah, look us up.
Look you up. I'll put a link in description. They do get booked up, and it's no wonder. That's why it's a miracle I got a room. And yeah, give them a call. And I recommend staying in Grasmere if you do the Coast to Coast, because it will break up the journey, and you'll be refreshed, and you'll feel new again. So thanks again.
Ready for the next adventure.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's been lovely to have you.
Yeah, thanks.